Hello Taurus, welcome, and I'm Trace. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to be using some tarot cards and some astrology cards and some inspirational cards to bring you a November tarot scope for you. I'm bringing you in here just to get a message for your second, third and fourth week of November. If you're here for the first time, I did do a message video for the end of October, beginning of November before, so you can have a look at that if you want to have a look at that. Otherwise, let's see what's coming up for you, Taurus, for the month of November. Thank you for joining me. If you are inclined and you'd like to subscribe, please will you press the subscription button. And if you like what you see at the end of the video, if you don't mind just giving me a like, it does help to grow my channel. And I like to bring you free stuff and whatever comes through from Spirit for you. So Taurus, let's see what's coming through for you for the month of November. And you've got Libra Balance, card number 7. So the Libra sign is all about balancing, all right? It's about an air sign that is balancing your mind and your heart and everything to do with just, life's balancing. So even though it's come through here for you, Taurus, you being an earth sign, it's saying to you that remember that your mind also needs to be balanced, not only your body, not only your earthly goods. So I think with that, let's have a look to see what's coming through for the next couple of weeks, because you know Libra is a sign to say get back to that center, get back to that heart and mind and body and that center of who you are. Let's have a look to see what your second week in November is bringing through for you, Taurus. Second week, and then the third week. What is your third week bringing through for Taurus? What is coming through for Taurus for the third week? And then your fourth week, Taurus, what's coming through for you? What's coming through for Taurus for the fourth week? And there it is. Okay, so let's put your cards here. Next week, second week, you've got the Two of Swords. Now you can see this lady, she's standing in the middle of a storm, all right, and she's got blindfold on, and she's got a sword on either side of her with a little birdie on top. Now this is very similar to this beautiful balance card here, because what she's doing is she's using senses other than her sight to make a decision in her life. And swords are your mind. So it's reminding you that you can go back to your center, you can get back to who you are in order to make decisions in life. So next week, which is the second week in November, you're asked to take some time out to not let what you see and what you feel on the ground and what's tangible in your life, which is what Taurus is all about. Taurus is all about that earthly life, about doing things and being in the money or being in the earning and being in the routine of life. Now you're asked to take some time to make a decision in your life, or go in a direction where you are absolutely perfectly clear that it's in your mind and not in not what you see. And you know, sometimes I say on this channel, please don't listen to your mind, go with your heart rather. But now you're encouraged to be making a decision in your life that is exactly that. It's the opposite of that. So when you're between two ideas this week, when something is coming for you and you don't know what to do, just know that there's a decision that needs to be made in your head, and you just need to take some time. And it is Mercury retrograde. It started today. So don't avoid the situation. You know, don't block yourself out of it. Take some time to trust your intuition, because the mental side of you knows exactly what to do. Instead of being emotional about it, just get out of your heart about it and sit in your head and see what brings you closer to your goals, because that's what the balance is this month. And if you have to write down ideas of pros and cons in it, then do that, because that's the communication that you're giving to yourself. That is the meditation. That is the decision in your head that you can give to yourself. And I think that fits in so nicely with your card number 7 here with Libra. And I think that's telling you that when you create more balance between your work life and your play life, you know, you don't lose sight of your true self here, because your true self knows exactly what to do. And you can look at things objectively in that way. So that's fair. I think this, you know, Libra is a very fair sign. It's a very fair approaching sign. So bring balance into your surroundings by focusing on self-care, focusing on yourself, focusing on what resonates with you, what vibrates with you. And also consider how you're relating to others around you. Don't lose sight of who you are. Look at people objectively as well. So be a little bit more balanced in that. And you know, Libra is presented by the scales here, which is obviously justice and fairness. And it's also about what the consequences of that. So in other words, if you make a choice, that's your choice. You know, you have free will. Don't let people force you into situations. And that's what this Libra is all about, is that particularly in relationships around you. reflect of where your energy is going and how you're influenced in certain ways. And when you call your energy back to you, you feel more aligned with your true self. And that's what the next week's all about. Call your energy back to you. Bring back that rebalance and that recharge, because that's what this is. And I think your Libra is telling you that the whole month. And that what's truly important to you is when you spend time on your own and how you can bring your energy back to what truly matters to you. And that's what that Libra card is about. So your second week, you've got Strength card. Wonderful. Now the Strength card, oh, my card is bending there a little bit. The Strength card is about facing those things outside of you that feels like lions. You see the two lions on either side of her. She's holding a little lamb in her lap. So she's got these outside influences. And again, this is the same kind of thing. Your outside world is really weighing heavily on you, Taurus. And when you get back to your center, when you get back to facing the demons in your life, and that is what November is all about. November is about that calming the storm inside of you. It's getting back to that authentic vibration so that the demons that are hanging around, the year-end demons, it doesn't feel supportive for you, not at all. So this is definitely a singular energy for yourself. You need to draw on yourself this month. And how's your month going to end? You've got Six of Cups. Now, Six of Cups is usually an energy of bringing back what worked in the past or what didn't work in the past. So you'd have to decide for yourself what this means for you, because by the fourth week, you'll be able to, it's got two meanings. This is either means that people are going to come back into your life to test you, or they're going to come back into your life to help you. But it's usually a good energy of reminiscing and going back to a time where things worked properly or where you were different. Now, Aquarius, I'm talking Aquarius, sorry. Where am I? I am in Taurus. Taurus, when you feel that perhaps life's pressures on you are changing your hormones or changing the way you think, or just feeling the pressure, because there's a lot of planets in retrograde right now, and all these planets, you've got Mercury in retrograde, which makes you review and rethink things. You've got Jupiter in retrograde, which helps you to go back to a time where you need to re-enjoy things. And I think that's what this card is here. This Jupiter retrograde by the end of the month is saying to you, go back to the simpler times. Go back to the times where you were happier. Go back to the times where you were giving yourself nourishment, and you perhaps even go back to a place that you haven't traveled to for a long time, and you meet some people there that were from school days or from your young adult years. So that is what you're being encouraged to do this month, is to actually go back to a less chaotic time in your life. And Uranus is also going to be in retrograde, and that's also about that. It's about going back to scenes in your life that need to be revisited, and how did you cope with them then? So this is quite a deep thing for you Taurus this month. So just get back to a place in yourself where you were stronger, where you knew you could handle life. And I think that's what your whole reading is about. Your reading is about how did I get here? How did I get here so differently? Spirit is asking you to get back to that balanced Taurus that you were many, many years ago, where the demons weren't so heavy on you and you had so much more self-acceptance, and there was so much more clarity in your individuality. So get back to that in yourself. Nobody out there can help you this month. This is definitely an internal battle for you. And I think what Spirit is saying to you is that you can get it. You can do this. Let's see how, this is the card now to say, how has the universe got your back? Let's see how the universe has got your back. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Oh, that is so interesting. So you now think you need this, this, and this. But when you go back to the time when you actually didn't need all of that, how much more happier were you? Interesting. I love that for you, Taurus. The key to prayer is to forget what you think you need. So what Spirit is saying to you is what is coming up in your life is what you actually need. What you need to move forward, what you need to have in the flow, what you need to learn lessons. So don't buck the system. That's what I'm hearing. Don't buck the system, Taurus. Go with the flow. And your card says protection. You are not alone. You are being looked after. Your spirit guides, by spirit guides and by your angels. So if you're feeling quite alone, shame, I'm sorry if you're feeling like that. You're feeling like life is a little bit has forgotten you, and you're feeling a little bit forlorn. Know that you are not forgotten. You definitely are not forgotten. I just want to see what's at the bottom of the deck. You've got the World card, and I'm so glad I looked, because I haven't been looking these readings. And the World card is saying to you that you're coming to an end of a cycle. You've learned the lessons. You've learned the lessons that you need to now. You need to understand that life is going to change for you. There's a change on afoot. Change is afoot for you. So you've got to a stage in your life where whatever is daunting you and whatever's it feels intense and non-supportive, just know by the end of the month, you're definitely going to have support around you. You're going to have a supportive energy. You have support on non-visual things at the moment. So take this time, take this month to force yourself to take a break, to be authentically you, to raise your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, you don't suppress anything. And you don't have to be in that space of disappointment anymore, because that is when the gratitude comes in. That is where you can tap into false things that have been leading you down a road of false believing. And that could be even a block for you. Block for receiving energy, is receiving abundance. It can be blocks for so much. So when you reach this stage, Spirit is putting this big message in the middle here, which is the Strength card, saying to you, you don't realize how much strength you do have, and you don't realize how much you've got, what you've gone through, and how you've actually got through it. So it's time to feed that inner line of you. Spend time with people that empower you. Spend time with life that empowers you. Do activities that make you feel strong. Make decisions. Be brave and shine your light into the world, because this Strength card is your everything this month. It's the truth strength, that strength that you've had all the time, and that's determination inside of you, and that's how you balance, because she is strong, she is caring, and she's ready to overcome any challenges. So how do you feel right now about this message? Just ask yourself, how can I move forward with this? I just want to get a message here. I love my questions, and so I'm going to get my question book out here, and I'm going to ask yourself a question here is, what can you call back from yourself? And where can you be kinder to yourself? I think that's what this is saying, is where can you be kinder to yourself? Don't put so much pressure on yourself. All right, Libra, take care, and I'll see you next month. Libra, sorry, Taurus, take care, and I'll see you next month.